Oh, I don't know if y'all seen this or not. Look at this. Hold up. This is real, boys. It's happening. Today, we're launching our home robot Isaac 1. Dude, this thing's gonna break so many dishes. He's gonna break so many dishes. Look at that. Look at that photo that shirt. There's no way it's gonna work good. I don't know. This shit fascinates me so much so, guys, that I'm gonna be honest. We may actually do reviews of these robots, okay? So we watched another robot that's actually more expensive than this robot. And they didn't cut any of the footage. It was straight up just raw footage. And it took 3 hours to unload and load a dishwasher. And wasn't even a full dishwasher. It was like 2 or 3 dishes, okay? It was like, it like put it in, and then the robot was trying to close the dishwasher, and it just kept fucking up over and over. It would like almost get the dishwasher closed, and then, but the hand would slip off the handle, and it was like over and over. Eventually, this is the fucked up thing. These companies, if the robot is stuck in place for a certain amount of time, someone at the company can remote into the robot and maneuver it. And that's kind of fucked up. I don't really like that because they obviously have to see what's happening in the house. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious, guys. There's no way, dude. There's no way. There's no way it's going to be able to nail it, though, guys. The hands. I don't know, man. You know what this reminds me of? Maybe they're legit, but it reminds me of, you remember Nicola? They came out and said that they've figured it out and they have essentially an electric big truck. And remember, they even had the trailer and everybody was like, oh my God, how did they figure it out? This company, they've got a big truck that is in fact an EV. And turns out, if y'all remember, the news broke that the footage from that trailer was actually them just rolling a truck down the hill. There was nothing operating there. So anyways, the point is, I'm worried we might be in a similar situation for a variety of things, AI, robots, whatever. But if this in fact is kind of good at this, and if it's only going to get better, I've always told you guys, if a robot can fold laundry and make me a sandwich, well, hot damn it, boys. That's pretty damn good. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm like full-blown team robot or anything, but that's pretty good. Rika makes better sandwiches. Well, you know, here's the thing. There's pros and cons. Look, I want to look into this robot. I want to look into this robot, check it out, and you know, and see if it actually is able to fulfill the task. Think about where AI was even just a few years ago, and believe me, AI's fucking up a lot of stuff. And think about where we are now in 2026. But I am curious. I can't help but be curious about this, guys. What robotics is going to look like in the next 3 to 5 years? Could be wild, man. You're a clanker sympathizer? You know, I don't know. I think some of these clankers might be all right. In the next 3 to 5 years is going to be the same as now. Next 20 years, maybe a different story. We'll see, man. We'll see. Have you played Detroit Become Human? I have not. But considering everything that's happening in the world, that is a game that I want to play here soon, guys. I really do want to play all through Detroit Become Human and gain this perspective that you guys seem to have. This is literally the movie I, Robot all over again. I mean, yeah, it's really going to go that direct. Guys, you're going to wake up one day and you're going to drive into town and you're going to see robots on the side of the road picking up trash. You're going to see robotic lawn care, robots doing maintenance work. That day will come, fellas. It will come. Now, I think it's going to take a while to get to that point because, to be quite honest with you, I don't know about where you guys live, but here in Florida, the landscape business, they got the margins down. But you're going to see some adoptions. You know what I mean? You're going to see some adoptions happen here and there. Just like nurses, you know where I'm coming from? Just like nurses and home care. I mean, they're trying to push it into certain hospitals where they have, essentially the virtual doctors. I got a grandmother, she works in a hospital, and she says they call it a doctor on a stick. And it's this little, like, I shit you not, guys. It's like this little robot that goes from room to room, and it's the doctor, but they're not there. They're virtually there. I don't personally like that. You know, if I'm dying, I want a robot virtual doctor there. I'd rather have an actual doctor, but it potentially may head in that direction. Some jobs just can't and shouldn't be replaced with a robot. Cross, let me put it this way. Who do people prefer when calling customer service on the phone? A person or a machine? It depends. It depends. It's always a different experience. Sometimes the AI robot is, you know what I mean? Like actually will get the issue solved. Other times it'll just string you along through a number of fucking commands. The worst people I ever talk to when it comes to customer service are people that have delays. So you'll say exactly what you're there calling them for. And for whatever fucking reason, they'll take 10, 15 seconds and then they'll answer. And it'll be like, not even the answer you're looking for. It'll just be like them running the protocol. It's like they were reading the words of what to say to you first, and then they said it. And you're like, did you not just hear what I just asked? Whoa, no, that's not it. But sometimes, you know, there is somewhat of a language gap for sure. You know where I'm coming from? So depends on if it's, you know, somewhat difficult to understand. You know what I mean? I can't blame him. I can barely understand your accent half the time. I get that. So I don't know. Maybe one day AI can help with that process. Who knows? But this is interesting. I'm not gonna lie. This is interesting. I don't believe in it though. Especially the hands, guys. I don't trust these hands. What is this? That's a disaster waiting to happen. How about you grab a plate? All of these clips show you grabbing fabric. That's easy. I want to see you grab a damn glass. I don't rubber tips. I still don't trust it. Where's the thumbs? I don't know, man. Like, look at this whole video here. Was there anything, any hard surface that it actually grabbed? It's all fabric. Look at this. It's all fabric. It's interesting. I'm not sold. I'm also not sold on the timing of this. This shirt right here, this shit could have took an hour to fold. This house is also way too clean. Look at more fabric. Easy stuff to grab. Oh, that's so nice. More fabric. You see where I'm coming from? Where's the hard surfaces? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy one of these robots. I'm going to take the tiniest Legos. I'm going to dump them all over the fucking floor. And I'm going to say... I'm going to pull up a timer. And I'm going to be like, you got 10 minutes. And then that's the test. It's the Lego test. It's a bunch of little Legos that these little things are going to have to somehow pick up. But then we'll know. We'll know. If he can handle that, well, hot damn. This thing might be all right. I'm telling you, look, there's a day's gonna come. You know all the people that walk around in like Miami and stuff, and they're like interviewing people on the street and whatever? There's gonna come a day you're gonna see an IRL streamer of them going to the club with their clanker. I'm not fucking with you. They're gonna be like, we're gonna have the little robot that's just sitting there standing next to them and walking down the street, and they're like, we're going to the club this evening. That shit's gonna happen. Slap that like button like your mama told you right.